Good morning, Facebook. Todd Burrier here. Hope your morning or day, wherever you are in the world, is off to just a terrific start. So my topic this morning is how to be positively contagious. Now the word contagious, we don't usually think about that word in a good way, right? If someone's contagious, that's not usually a good thing. But what I'm talking about this morning is attitude. How to be positively contagious relates to your attitude, because your attitude is unbelievably contagious. If you just think about anytime and this happens a lot in an office setting, someone will come in the morning and they're not in a good space. They're just, maybe they're upset about something at home, or somebody ticked them off in traffic in the morning, or whatever it was, and they come in and they're not in a good space, and they bark at someone. Hey Linda, good morning. And so they bark at someone. So what does that do? That spreads it, right? That spreads it, because now they've affected somebody else with their negativity. And so that person, correspondingly, what will they do? They will infect someone else. It's literally like a ripple effect, the attitude of negativity. The flip side of that is, so is positive. Positive is the same way. And you can be purposeful in this choice. And this is really near and dear to my heart, because I have to work really hard at this. I'm a regular guy, and I grew up playing fancy, and I've had to work very hard to get into a place where I can do some of the things that I do. And a lot of work has had to go into my head, really, because I've grown up as an introvert, and low self-esteem, and not good stuff happens to me. Yes, Uvi, and the coffee is good. My wife made the coffee. Usually my coffee, you stick the spoon in and it melts. And so I also, my wiring is such where I have to purposely make sure that I'm feeding myself every day to get centered. And I've shared that before, and I'll share it in future posts, because it's really important to get centered and to get your day off to the right in the right way, because whoever you are affecting a lot of people. You are touching people everywhere you go, and if you think about that as a responsibility, that you're going to be touching and communicating and really affecting people everywhere you go in your day, that's a whole different way to think about it. And so part of my morning is getting up and choosing to get into the right space. And for me, that's spending my quiet time, my spiritual time, my quiet time, and then I go to the gym and I work out, and I engage people, and I make sure I smile, and I give people a positive word when I see them. And it's really cool how that affects people. And so you can choose that, right? You can choose that. You can choose to be part of the negativity, or you can choose to spread the positive. Trust me, the positive is attractive, and you will get back what you give out, right? If you're putting out negative, you're going to end up with negative space. You're going to end up with negative people in your space, and it's not going to feel good. I mean, it's just not going to feel good, Commiseration might seem like a good idea to some people, but the reality is it's not getting them into very good places in life, and it's not very attractive. The flip side is positive is a whole different animal, and you can be positively contagious. So every day, because I owe it to the people I interact with, my family, even myself in what I try to accomplish, I have to have a positive outlook, because why shouldn't you? You can choose that. That is a purposeful choice. And especially if you're trying to accomplish something in life, you're going to have people that are against you. That's just the reality of it. And so you have to choose to get into your space. For me, I'm very sensitive. So negativity, I'm sensitive to that. So I have to be conscious of building walls around that from a positive perspective, and making my energy so strong positively that it just mows it down. And so I'll give you a little example of the impact of this that happened just this morning, which actually spurred this particular post. So I get to the gym, I go in, I have a great word with the person at the front desk, make her smile, because my two things are I smile and at everyone, and I'll say a nice thing to someone if there's a reason to, or at least a hello. And then as I'm coming to the locker area to put my stuff down, and a man who works out in the space that I work out in the morning, an older guy, I say older, he's probably not much older than me, but he just says good morning to me. He goes, how you doing? I say, man, I am very blessed. And he looks at me and he could feel my energy and he goes, "You have such a great attitude." And he had such a smile on his face that I knew in that moment I had affected him. I had affected his day just by putting a positive vibe into it in a real way. Good morning, Michael. Thank you for being here. And so then not long, a little bit longer because it was at the end of my workout. So, I go through my workout and I work hard when I'm in the gym. I'm not in the gym to have conversations. I end up having a little banter with people because I've been at the same gym for, I don't know, I'm a dinosaur, like maybe 24 years or something. And so a lot of people know my face or know me a little bit. And so I finished my workout. As I'm walking out, there's a couple. They're not a couple, but a guy and a girl that are part of a workout group. And the one says to the other, "We really need to get him some stress." And then she says, "Hey, Todd, he's talking about you. Hey, Vanessa, thank you. That's encouraging for me and that's helpful for me." And anyway, so then that engages me, right? And there's about 9 people at various pieces of equipment watching this conversation, and so my friend Mark is his name, says, "We need to get you stressed like the rest of America." And I said, "Mark, you got to understand, my goal is the opposite. My goal is to de-stress all of America," right? So this creates this really fun back and forth banter that's just positive energy going into the space of everybody who's observing this. And you can see everybody. You can see them smiling, and you can see the energy pick up in the whole group. And then, I just said goodbye. Now, I'm a regular guy. I am nobody special. I'm just a regular guy, but I'm choosing to put out positive vibration into the planet. And it's such a cool thing to watch how people respond. So you can choose it, whether you got to get centered in the morning, whatever you need to do. But here's 2 simple things you can do. Smile with your whole face, not just like your whole face with your eyes. And so you really, people can feel it's a genuine smile. And say a positive word. Say a positive word to somebody. Do this in the next 10 minutes if you have the opportunity. And you will notice how it makes you feel and how it makes them feel. Good morning, Andres. Thank you for that. You made me smile, and I love that. So you will make a big difference in people's life. You will be contagious. You have no idea the ripple that will have, because you say a kind word to one person, give a smile to somebody, and then they give it to someone else, and they give it to someone else, and they give it to someone else, and you make a difference in a lot of people's lives just by having positive energy, real, true, good to be alive, great to have an opportunity to be a part of this day kind of energy that makes people think, you know what, it is good to be alive. It is good to have whatever opportunity I have in life. It is good that I'm here. That is good. Instead of, I wish it was this, or I wish I had that, or I wish life was this. Right? Those are choices, and you can help be that change in the planet. So I'm really excited this morning. I'm going to go live on my fan page for the first time this morning in maybe 5 or 10 minutes or so. It'll be my first live training in the home business space. So that's at Todd Burrier. That's how you find it on Facebook, at Todd Burrier. So if you're in the home business space, or you know people that are in the home business space, please share that. My platform, it's a teaching platform for me, and it's my passion. My passion is teaching and helping people. It's what just gets me up. It's why I get up at 5 in the morning when I don't have to, right? Because I just love to do it. And obviously, if you like my posts, please share, and maybe it'll be a good word for someone else in the world today. Lars, thank you so much, man. I miss seeing your smiling face. Candace, good morning. Thank you for stopping by. So anyway, I'm going to be live on my fan page for the very first time in like 5 minutes or so. I don't know much about how it works. I just know that if you go there, if you don't go there now, you go there later, it'll be there. It'll be there posted. So anyway, thank you all for joining me this morning. And again, I hope this little message was great for you. Share it with others if you think it could be of value for them. Wish you all a great day. God bless. See ya.